All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So, as I suspected, this battery's dead. And as you can see, there's a bit of trail of acid here and there. I've already disconnected the positive, negative. I usually just unscrew this one side right here as much as I can. I take it out of the little, I guess, the little holder. Make sure not to touch the positive side. So once you take the little hook, I never take this side off if you still have this clip. It's a pain in the butt to take this off, and I don't really mess with it. So this is your positive right here, and as you can see, there's the acid. It was already drying out and coming out of it. It was already seeping. It's definitely not good anymore. This is a Costco battery. I guess I don't really care for too many battery brands. I mean, you choose whatever brand you want to get. I honestly like the Walmart batteries, mainly because there's Walmarts everywhere. You could find them in every state, every town, every city almost. They have these really nice Walmart batteries. They're not the best in the world, I understand that, but they do tend to be pretty decent. And what I mean by that is, if you buy the really expensive Walmart battery, they usually last around 2 to 3 years, but they have like a lifetime warranty. And I'm telling you right now, I have never bought a car for the SE. So I'm going to go ahead and put a Walmart battery. All my vehicles have Walmart batteries, and every time one of these batteries goes bad, I take it back to Walmart and they always give me a new battery, and I think I only pay like 25 or 30 bucks. So if you pay 130, 140 the first time, I guarantee you it'll be worth it. I like the Interstate batteries, I really do. But not everybody sells Interstate. This is a Costco Interstate battery. And I feel like the Interstate brand, you know, they sell them in these stores where they open at 10 or 11. And if you really need a battery and you got to wait till 10 or 11 to get the battery, then it sucks. Versus Walmart, they're open 6, 7 a.m. no matter where you're at. So you could literally run into the automotive, into the section where they sell all the car crap, and you're going to find one of the Walmart batteries. That's just my take on it. So I'm going to take this battery, go to Walmart, get a new battery, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the SE rolling. I got to detail the crap out of it. It's got crap everywhere. Crud. You see this? All this crud is not good. It's definitely very good to wash your car, give it a good wax. This one needs a waxing. It's been a while. You could hear it. You hear that? That's all the residue, dirt, tree pollen, you name it. Well, this is kind of bad for your vehicle. This is what starts oxidizing your paint. So I gotta get it clay barred, wax it really good, and get it all cleaned up. Like I said, you could hear it everywhere. And this is not from washing. You definitely need a little bit of clay bar or some wax just to get some of this stuff off, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. And then once we do that, we're gonna go ahead and install the battery. First, we're gonna install the battery, and then I'm gonna detail the crap out of it. I'm gonna drive it this week, so I need it to be tip top and looking good. All right, so let's go to Walmart real quick and get the battery. Alrighty, so sorry for the noise. I got some fans going on. It's extremely hot, but I'm trying to get this car running. I need to wash it and detail it, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this battery corrosion preventative. It's pretty decent stuff, but I'm gonna use it to clean all this crap just to make sure it doesn't keep corroding. I don't like seeing all that dirt down there. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it, clean it, wipe it down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drop in the battery. So this little tray right here comes off, just don't forget that. And you could just spray the crap out of it. I'm using Simple Green. And then I'll rub it down with some of that oil. Oh yeah. Alrighty, to the back side, just to make sure there's no battery juice or anything on it. I'll let that sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go clean the battery terminals and all the wiring, which is right here. As you can see, the little tray, there's two little holes right here. That little tray mounts in there, and then your battery, and then this bracket holds everything together with those little holes right here. You see those little hooks? They hook on right here. You can see them. It's got these little hooks right there. Sorry, the glare of the sun is right there, but you can see the little hooks right there. I would definitely put this back on. Don't drive around with your battery loose. It is not fun. So yes, we're gonna spray a little bit of this crap. See see that? All right, and then in there. Woohoo. All right, and here I'm gonna spray down on some down there. Sorry, just to clean it up. I don't want the corrosion to hit that. This is kind of an oily substance, but I want to clean all of it. Just make sure it's on everything. I don't want any corrosion on it, so I'm just going to do it on all of it. Right now, if you start seeing your paint crack like this on this bracket, it's normal. If you're new to this, these are some of the first times you've been messing with your car. You can't really prevent that. It's that battery acid, man. It's deep. So it's always good to clean it and grease it up if you have to. And that's what this stuff is. It'll kind of grease everything, and then it'll prevent it from getting worse. At least that's what it says. We'll see. Now, once again, I did go to Walmart and buy the Walmart battery, mainly because I like the Walmart batteries. I don't have a problem with them at all. And the fact that you could stop at any Walmart really and get the new battery, replacement battery, is really what I like. I do believe there's obviously other batteries that are probably better, sorry, but I'm looking for the convenience of being able to get it when I need it. So just so you know, I'm not knocking anybody else's product. It's just whenever I had an issue one time where I did get stranded, where I wasn't near my house, there was a Walmart, and all I did was run into the store, get a new battery, and I was back home in an hour. You can't beat that. So, now believe it or not, this little tray is probably one of the best inventions in the automotive history, because it literally keeps your frame and your body from getting rust. All the rust juice, when your battery starts to swell up, anything gets on this tray, and that's it. It doesn't go anywhere else. Yes, it'll still kind of seep here and there, but it's not as bad. Older cars didn't have this stuff, and man, as soon as that battery turned dead, everything would get rusted out. Alrighty, remember, positive and negative. Do not confuse them. Got wires in the way. All right, let's see if I can drop this in here without any issues. And that's another reason why it's important to make sure your wiring is good. That way you don't have to deal with crap when you're changing your battery. All right, take the cap off. Do not put your battery terminals with this cap on. It will not work. Don't be a doofus. Got it? All right, once it's in there, I'm gonna put a little bit of spray. And now we're ready to go. My battery mount, remember you gotta hook it in. I loosened up the wire, this battery terminal enough to where I can get it in on both sides. Now the battery you are gonna need, it is the 51R. That's the battery number. I don't think it really changes on the elements. I think it's all the same. And then you got the super long bolt right here. That's a pain in the butt to mount. You just gotta do it by hand and then do it with a wrench. I didn't loosen this one up, so I shouldn't have to tighten that one up. I just loosened up this side right here, and that's almost there. And I believe these are all 10, so they shouldn't be that difficult. And as you can see, it's almost there. There's a battery wire right here. This is one of my light wires, and this is the other light wire. That's why I left them long enough too. That way, if I ever needed to remove the battery or change it, I'd have enough slack to play around with. So there it is right there. That's my other wire. So these are 10s, remember? So you'll have to tighten them up with some 10s, and that's what we're gonna do right now. Alrighty, so that's a 10 right here. Tighten it up. Remember, you don't need to clamp this down. It's just enough to where it's nice and tight. Don't forget your safety bar here. You'll need a very, very long socket, okay? All right, it's good to go. I'm gonna crank it up and hopefully the battery stays charged. We'll know in a couple of days if something's draining it or if just the battery was bad. But once again, this is the Walmart battery. These are some of my favorite batteries. Like I said, you know, the quality is good. They work great. They'll last 3-4 years. And usually when you take it back, Walmart's really good about giving you the warranty. I've never had to argue with any of the employees there or anybody about changing this battery. I paid $150 for this battery, and I guarantee you next time I change it, I'm only gonna pay about 30 bucks. My Unicorn, the battery died, and I did the same thing. I've already replaced it one time because it went dead. So it's not a bad deal, guys. All right, let me crank it up and let's see how it goes. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and crank it up. Like I said, I don't think it should be any problems with this one. That's it. So now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go ahead and drive it. Now the good thing about this Element is if you ever have a battery problem, there is a battery light that will kick on. And sometimes you may not pay attention to it, but I guarantee you when your alternator starts going bad, the light will either blink or stay on. I don't think the alternator on this car or this Element is bad, you know, but at 160, it's, you know, anything can go. So I always say it's better to be ready. So let me see. Next. Now this stereo has everything that I need. Timing and everything, the time, the clock, everything went dead. Mainly because I disconnected everything. Anyways, all right guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. We're gonna be doing the visors next, and then I gotta detail it, clean it. I'm gonna do some videos and photo shoots with this car. So make sure to subscribe, hit the like notification, and thanks for watching, man. Y'all be cool out there. We're moving along with this one because it's time to drive it. Like I said, I got some stuff to do with it. Stay in your element, be good. Thanks for watching.